Good day, everyone! We are here to discuss the NORSU preliminaries. I am Beverly Ann Banzon.
I am Margie Ablong. And I am Carla Noay.
I am Adrian Dave K. Abellon.
And I am Rika Jane A. Ayaay.
Okay, so I have a question, guys. Why did you choose your course? Why did you choose BEN, General Curriculum, Carla?
So I chose this Bachelor of Elementary Education because I know that elementary education is a critical foundation of a child's learnings, and I want to be part of that. So I want to mold my students and teach them necessary knowledge and skills they need to succeed in the future. How about you, Adrian?
For me, it's to shape the young minds of the children. So before, I don't really like to become a teacher, but I realized that that I want to help to children to okay. I want to help children to build their character and attitudes in the future.
Me too, also. Just like the answer of Carla, I also want to build those young minds, their foundational knowledge, skills, and also their attitude, since we all know that attitude is very important, especially to the outside world. If we are going to work with different employees or work with our students, just like in our course, we are a future educator. So yeah, I want students to learn what they need to learn. What about you?
So I chose this program because I want to build, just like their answers, I like to build the foundational skills of the pupils, not only the subject matter, and also before going to the complicated things, we still need to teach them the basic so that they will not
Having difficulties.
Yeah, having difficulties when they grow up. Also, I want to instill knowledge, and not only knowledge but also the core values and having a good manners and right conduct.
What about you?
So honestly, education is not my first choice, but my first choice is pharmacies, which I wasn't able to get it, and after that I asked for a sign. Then education was the only course I passed during the enrollment. So I also accept education as my final course because I experienced teaching young ones in our LCP, and I can say that teaching young children is really fun because we can witness on how they can discover their skills and abilities, and also we can instill as what you said, basic knowledge.
And also, why did you choose to study in NORSU, Negros Oriental State University? Yes, Adria?
I studied in NORSU because the quality education that they offer is the one I need, and also it's free as well, and that's why I choose NORSU.
Yeah, me too. I chose this school, Negros Oriental State University, since it has free tuition, and I am aware that we will be provided the quality education that we need. Our skills will be enhanced, and we all know that all the professors in NORSU really embodies the goal, their goal as a Norsunian professors, their what do you call this, because we all know that NORSU has their goal. They have guide on what and how to how their students learn effectively. So that is why I chose NORSU. And also, I'm scrolling up and down with Facebook, I saw a lot of feedback comments about NORSU. Like for example, if they hear that you are Norsunian, of course their mindset will be, wow, this child, this student is a good one, a gem. Yeah, that's like just like that. What about you, Margie?
So I choose this university because it has a free tuition, and also they give high quality education to the students. Also because some news that NORSU gave students from NORSU are top notchers. So that means that NORSU really hone you as a student, person, and future professional someday. Also, because NORSU will really teach you the skills that you needed to have in order for you to be a good professional that has a good personality that is belong to your profession, not only your profession but as a whole. Yes, I do agree with everything that you said. I also chose NORSU as school because I heard that it delivers quality education to the students, and I heard some of the people said that when you graduated at NORSU, you can get easier job opportunities. That's why I chose NORSU, and it's also a free tuition school, so it's very beneficial because I grew up in a family that is poor.
So I chose NORSU because, as what you said, I also belong in an unwealthy family, and as you all know that NORSU is a free tuition school or a public school. And based on what I've heard, based on the feedback of Norsunians, NORSU really provides the quality education that every student need, that can help us and hone us to a person, or to become what we like and what we would like in the future.
So now, let's proceed to the NORSU preliminaries. The first one is the NORSU Vision, a dynamic, competitive, and globally responsive state university.
For me, so this means that the university aims to adapt the changing needs of that society. So, as a student, so they hone us to become a effective teachers and us to compete not just locally but globally.
NORSU's vision aims to create an educational ecosystem that adapts to changes in the global landscapes, addressing the needs of the community and the ecosystem. So NORSU's vision is producing students that can compete globally and locally.
So NORSU Vision, this means that NORSU wants to offer programs and services that will not only help students but also the teachers to be ready for a global stage, as what you've said earlier. It also aims to prepare everyone to succeed, not just locally, but also in the larger world. So making sure that education provided is of high quality and competitive everywhere.
So we've seen that NORSU have been achieving lately. To be dynamic, the university needs to be adaptable. And we've seen that through their recent effort in embracing more modern teaching methods and the integration of technology into the classroom setting. NORSU also known to be competitive and become one of the top-notchers in different fields.
To sum it up, NORSU in here, this university, it embodies adaptability, in which all the students, all the professors able to adapt the learning needs of the community globally. And also, they will help the students to be equipped and be ready for their future careers. So, the next one is the mission. The university shall provide excellent instruction, relevant and responsive research and extension services, and quality assured production through competent and highly motivated human capital. So, we all know that the NORSU provide us with excellent instruction, just like in our department, right? We have outstanding professors in there, in which they provide us clear and concise instruction for us to understand and comprehend very well. So, and by that, we would able to know, or we would able to obtain the knowledge that we need. So, from that, we all know that this university's mission is being executed.
And also, so the university is committed to providing more than just basic education. So it strives for excellence in all aspects of its academic and operational function. So including teaching and research and extension services. So the goal are not just to meet the current standard, but to ensure that students receive up-to-date, relevant education rather. So the this believes that in empowering its educators and staff to be both skilled and passionate about their roles ultimately in by the student.
Okay, so as we all know that NORSU's mission is to give students great education, not only great but quality education that we deserve. We do the research that is useful to our society. Like us, in our previous years, we had our research which can help us aspiring educators. It also offers services that will help that community, like our NSTP, right? So, and right now, I've heard that NSTP and NORSU, they had this so-called tutorial, which the students will tutor some children. And the school also promises to give students the best learning experience possible by having skilled and motivated teachers who are excited to teach. So they also want to make sure that what they teach and the research they do are relevant. So as for us, like in the previous semester, we did a research which is aligned on what is our course, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So meaning they address real problems and needs in the community. So in short, the NORSU or our university wants to provide useful education and services that will improve the lives of students and the people in our community.
So, NORSU really provide quality education to all of the students and honed us holistically, like intellectually, emotionally, and our skills. So, they also provide services that addresses societal needs, and also they deliver excellent instruction by the help of the teachers.
Also, NORSU's mission emphasizes in providing high-quality education and fostering on the environment that promotes academic excellence. So this directly supports the vision by ensuring that graduates are well prepared and equipped for both nationally and international challenges. Also, the students who will be graduated in the NORSU will not only equipped with the right knowledge but also with the skills that is needed in the field and in the real world.
So now, let's proceed to the university quality policy. So NORSU commits itself to the provision of quality instruction, research, extension services, and production, as well as compliance to applicable regulatory requirements and continual improvement of its management system. So this university, if there are needs to be improved, our university will do its best to have a continuous improvement for the betterment of all, for the students, for the professors, and also for the university. So now let's proceed to the College of Teacher Education quality policy. So the College of Education commit in producing responsible, professional, and globally competitive teachers in their field of expertise with a high sense of excellence, integrity, and patriotism. So one of the quality policy is that the teacher or the educator will transfer knowledge in demonstrating relevant research-based teaching pedagogies incorporating 21st century literacy, numeracy, scientific and technological skills in elementary education.
So, the College of Teacher Education is tasked with creating future teachers who not only possess the necessary teaching skills but also uphold a strong values such as integrity and patriotism. So these educators are expected to be the role models of excellence, demonstrating both professional expertise and ethical conduct. The aim is to produce graduates who are responsible and ready to meet the demand of the teaching profession while serving society with a sense of national pride. And also, the college integrates research-based teaching strategies to keep the educational provided up to date and effective.
So the College of Education, or SED, is focused on producing globally competitive teachers that are excellent or well-trained in their fields. Also, the policy emphasizes the methods and ensuring the professional and personal growth for both teachers and students. So, NORSU teachers really train future educators to the necessary skills that they need, like teaching strategies and everything. So, when it comes, they are going to be assigned or teaching internship. They will have mastery in teaching to their students.
Also, the College of Education quality policy, which is transfer knowledge in demonstrating relevant research-based teaching pedagogies. So the instructor or the professors and the doctors of education are going to transfer their knowledge to the student or the student teachers. Also, the students will need to have the technological skills, since as the world is changing and it is going to be in a modern world where technology is everywhere. So we are needed to have these skills for us to adapt and also can use in the future, in our future field, and so that our life would be easier and conducive and relevant.
Yeah, in addition for that, since we are in a 21st century and social media, all the medias internet technologies are very rampant these days. So we as a teacher, if we are in the field, we should apply our ICT skills, our technological skills, and also by that we can help our students relate to the real world situation, in which also they will know that this technology has a positive impact on my studies. So just like that. So we as a teacher, as a student teacher soon, we should transfer our knowledge to our students through using 21st century skills. So that so that walang mapag-iwanan. Yeah, just
No
like
child
that.
will left
Yes,
behind.
yes. No child will
Left
left behind. Yeah. So next is exhibit a range of assessment and reporting strategies in elementary education.
Okay. So in this, teachers should know how to assess and measure how well students are learning. So as a teacher or as an aspiring educators, we should learn on what are the tests to be used in measuring students' learning, or what type of test are we going to give them. So this means using different ways to check on students' progress and reporting it in a way that's clear and helpful, because by this we can, by measuring students' learning, we can say that our strategies or the strategies that we are using is helpful to them, or the kind of strategies that we use, have they learned something or not, because as a teacher we should always adjust on how we handle students.
Yeah, that is why our professor in our department assigned us to do reportings,
Teaching them.
teaching demo, just like that, and also do lesson plans for our that lesson plan serve as our assessment. So we answer also a lot of assessment. It may be written or it may be performance. That is to practice us to our future field, especially in our teaching internship. So the next one is to adopt a classroom learning environment that engages learners individually or in group in meaningful exploration, discovery, and hands-on activities in elementary education.
So creating an engaging classroom atmosphere that encourages exploration, so and hands-on activities is important. So our program or our department really emphasizes this because we all know our program is elementary education. Elementary education students have a little they easily get bored. So in our classroom we need to have an engaging activities, or as a future teacher we need to have an engaging strategies for us to divert or
Get the attention.
get the attention of the learners, so that they will not only be engaged, but they will have teachers will instill knowledge also. So I do agree with what you've said. So as a teacher, you need to ensure that your students are collaborating or sharing of ideas to because some of the students are comfortable learning with their peers, so you need to discover that, or have them in groups so they will have a conducive learning environment.
Okay, so also the teacher in here will have to know the students very well,
Yes.
since there are students with different attitudes, different backgrounds. What if those students has a family issues, or they have any problem personally? So you as a teacher should also know your students very well, so that your classroom will be conducive, and by that you as a teacher can provide activities that are engaging for them. So now let's proceed to communicate competently the curriculum goal as highly motivated graduates in elementary education. So in here, our university provide us a curriculum goal in which we as a future internship guided, and also the professors will be guided on what they are going to teach on us, and by that they can help students to graduate with excellent knowledge, and also a productive and a well-mannered graduate. So now let's proceed to H. A hone teaching skills necessary to cater to diversity of learners in elementary education.
So, this being said, so we know that when teaching, there are diverse learners. So, they came from different backgrounds, they have different learning styles. So, as a teacher, you need to know their backgrounds to get to know them more. So, you will know what strategy that you are going to use to that certain students. So, they will learn best.
And also, catering to the diverse need of student ensures that no one is left behind. Teachers must recognize differences in learning styles and backgrounds to provide personalized instruction for the students' needs.
Also, the diversity of learners necessitates a tailored approach to teaching. The program emphasizes the importance of honing teaching skills to accommodate various learning needs effectively. So our department really needs to hone our teaching skills for us, so that our skills will be improved and developed for our future field, and so that we can transfer our knowledge to our future students.
Yeah, just like our professors in education, they want us to do teaching demonstration. So from that, we would able to enhance our teaching skills. So our pupils will be our classmates. So that classmates of us, we will know how diverse are they. Yeah, right? Oh yeah, how diverse are they? So from that, we will practice on how to what do you call this, on how to cater those
Differences.
those differences of our classmates. So by that, for our field study or our internship, we will have an idea on what are the attitude of our students, and on how to aid that attitude through our teaching methods and through our assessment. So now, let's proceed to enrich personal and professional growth and development among elementary students, colleagues, and the community.
So lifelong learning is a key component of a successful teaching career. So the program encourages educators to engage in personal and professional development actively, and this can help us to be equipped with the things that is needed in our professional growth, not only for our personal growth but also for our professional growth. And also, as we can say, learning is not stopping, or we don't stop learning. It is a continuous learning.
Yeah.
This also means that teachers should focus on their own personal and professional growth and help their students, colleagues, and the community grow as well. So, like our professor these days, they help us to hone our skills and development, right? So, like in our oral communication subject, our teacher, our professor helps us to become more confident in speaking in front of many people. So, as a student teacher also, we should not bring down our classmates. We should help each other because we are not competing. We are studying, and helping each other can lessen the burden as a student.
So it is true that when we help our colleagues or co-students, we will enrich or improve ourselves and learn from them as much as they learn from you. So by that, you will learn the necessary skills and improve your confidence, your communication, or even kind overcome your fears.
Yeah. That is why personal and professional growth is very important for us as a future educator. So, now let's proceed to respond to community needs through relevant extension services and linkages in elementary education. So, since our community needs individual who has an high education with good moral. So, in here, from that statement, our university, our department really provide the needs of their students, so that the students will have to help the community to become more productive and to be more that's it, to be more productive. So now let's proceed to show sensitivity to religious, cultural, and socio-economic diversities in elementary education. Since we all know that we have our different religion, we have our different culture. Our culture differs from each other because we are from different areas. Just like me, I am from Mindanao, and you are from Visayas, Dumaguete. So we have different culture followed. So since we have different culture and we are in one university, so we should respect the boundaries between ourselves. Yeah.
So, like, if you are going to become a teacher, you would encounter students from like far-flung areas. So you need to adapt to their cultures and learn from their living, or like you need to know how they live and respect their beliefs. Like, some of the students are Muslims, some of them are Catholics. So you must not be the one to influence, because they have their own
They have their own culture and
beliefs. So you as a teacher, your goal or your job is to teach them not to change their
and
views.
also you should be sensitive to their cultures or religious. So now I will read the overview of the Bachelor of Elementary Education. Okay, so the BEd is an undergraduate teacher education degree program designed to prepare individuals intending to teach in the elementary level. So are you ready to teach the elementary level?
Somehow, or maybe
50-50.
Yeah, me too, 50-50. So, objectives, the B.Ed degree program aims to develop highly motivated and competent teachers specializing in the content and pedagogy for elementary education. So, are you motivated to teach elementary students? Are your content pedagogies are ready, or
Yes. So,
we should be ready?
Yes.
Even though we are not ready, but we should do our best to be ready. We should provide our future students a quality education that they need, since we came from a quality university. So we should provide our future students a quality education that they need and that they deserve. So now let's proceed to the program outcomes. It is from the article
Series number 74,
article
series.
Republic Act
CMO.
CMO Shared Memorandum Order 74 series of 2017 rather. So the first one is to demonstrate in-depth understanding of the diversity of learners in various learning areas.
So the program ensures that future teachers gain an in-depth understanding of learners' diversity. So this means that encouraging the students that have different needs, backgrounds, and learning styles, and also adapt teaching methods accordingly to their needs.
Okay, so teachers need to know every differences that his or her classroom has. So as a teacher, you should bridge the gap. So you need to know on how to bridge the gap so that every students will have the fair education, like they will receive the education that they deserve. And some students also may learn faster than the others, so there are ways or strategies which a teacher partners the slow learners from the fast learners, so that they can easily learn. And some learners may also learn if like hands-on activities, also that.
So they have their different strengths and their weaknesses. So the next one is to manifest meaningful and comprehensive pedagogical content knowledge, or PCK, of the different subject areas. So we all know that the PCK is not all about the content, knowing the content, and you as a teacher you need to explain the content, but PCK is all about how that subject or this subject will help the students to learn best, and also help them learn it accessible and engaging. So if the students are engaged to your class, of course it will become easier for them to learn, especially if it's about performance based. So it involves hands-on activities, so they receive the quality instruction, the quality assessment on how to assess their learnings from you. So in here, this PCK is is talking about the comprehensive learning. And also, you as a teacher, if you're going to make a lesson plan, all of the content of your lesson plan must be aligned. So your strategies, your teaching methods, your assessment, etc. So all of them should be aligned, precise, and has a quality. So the next one is utilize appropriate assessment and evaluation tools to measure learning outcomes.
So, like, we all know that assessment is very crucial to know that whether your students are achieving the objectives that you have set. So, when measuring or assessing students, you need to consider that it is aligned to their level. Also, when assessing students, you need to think or have activities that will really enhance their higher order thinking skills.
So in addition to that, so the use of appropriate assessment is emphasized, meaning that future teachers will learn how to use various tools and techniques to evaluate student performance accurately and fairly. So this goes beyond tests and exams, and incorporating project-based assessment, presentation, and so on and so forth.
Also, we should be able to use different methods and tools to check how well our students have learned and understand what they have achieved. And this can also measure our teaching on how we teach the content or the subject matter to them. So by knowing this, then we can, if the students are really not learning, then we can give remedial classes or so that
One-on-one.
on where they are not learning or lacking to that specific lesson.
And also in assessing, you are not just assessing the learnings of the students from your content, but also it is also about assessing your effectiveness as a teacher. So if you are if the students has a high grade or high outcome in terms of performance based, of course you can consider yourself as an effective teacher. Yeah. So the next one is manifest skills in communication, higher order thinking, and use of tools and technology to accelerate learning and teaching. So we are not these days we are not really into traditional traditional method, but we are in more using on technology. So we use PowerPoint presentation so that our students will have a guide, or they can see what we are going to instill to them. So, and also the teacher in here will have to master his or her communication skills, since if you as a teacher has not if you as a teacher use lower thinking skills, or you are not really into communication skills, of course your students will have a poor comprehension on your classes. So they can't really understand what you are talking about, they can't comprehend what your instruction they have they can't participate well to the activities that you give to them. And also through the use of technologies, it enables the students to be engaged in class, since now we have
Spin the wheel.
spin the wheel, like atong that
Duck race.
duck race,
Yes, duck race.
duck race, like atong I forgot. So because of that, because of technology, because of medias, we are able to provide our students the quality education that they need in this 21st century. So now,
Also, this program outcomes is very important and also helpful during the pandemic. So the technological tools such as the Google Classroom, the Messenger GCs where we communicate with our instructors, and the Google Meet where we use during
Online
our
class.
online class and or online lecture. So this also having these skills will really help and make produce the product easily, or can help really in giving the students
Teaching
with
and
the
learning process.
teaching and learning process, even if you are far with your instructors, teachers, or professors. And also this can help and also the future, as a future educator, we need to have these skills for us to can give to the students that really needs. And we all know that technology nowadays, students are really fond of them. And yes, we are going to teach the elementary education, then they will be engaged and they will really want to listen to you. Well,
They will be interested.
yeah.
That's right. So now let's proceed to demonstrate positive attributes of a model teacher, both as an individual and as a professional.
So teachers must show good personality and set as a good example.
It's
for
not about being a
students.
plastic person.
Yeah.
Especially as future elementary teachers, our students or the young ones are the imitators.
Yes.
So what they see, or what if you're a teacher and you are you are like showing them the bad side of you, they will tell themselves na, oh, that's okay because teacher also do that. So as a teacher, you will set yourself as an example for them to be a good person, not just in school but also at home.
So as a future teacher, so we all know that we are expected to demonstrate the positive attributes of a role model, right? So this includes showing professionalism, being ethical, and being a good role model for our student, right? Both inside and also outside the classroom, or in the community as well. So we are the role model. So the people or the community is having look up high.
They have
Yes,
high
they have high
expectations.
to us.
expectation of you, especially if they will know that this person is a teacher. So of course
You
their
have the
expectation
mindset.
is very high, and you are like a god for them.
Yeah.
It's their mindset that if you are a teacher, you know everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even those
Those
small details.
Even going
There
to
might-
beach, you have to be
Yes,
Yes.
that's right, because as you all know that there are DepEd orders,
Orders.
right, for
Yeah.
teachers that
Yes.
these are the
do's and
Do's and
don'ts.
don'ts.
Yes. So now let's proceed to manifest desire to continuously pursue personal and professional development. So just like what you've said earlier, that Margie said earlier, that learning will not stop in there or right there, but learning is continuous. Every day we learn. Every day from our past mistakes, or from our especially our future mistakes. Yeah. So you as a teacher in here will also have do workshops, seminars. Yeah, it is required in our department that we are going to do seminars, to attend activities that are related to our field or program. So by that you are see as a current teacher, because you will know the trends and you will know how to cope up with the situation, or how to adapt, how to aid. Yeah. So you as a teacher will be a teacher, a doctor, a nurse, engineer, all.
Especially,
Yes,
Yeah.
you first.
especially the teachers, like for example, our teachers are old,
Yeah.
in 60s, so they need to continuously learn, especially in technology. So
Yes.
there are some teachers that they hate technology.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how to use Excel, Microsoft, and other. They don't know how to make PPT. Yes. They
And
can
also, they don't know how to make a lesson plan, just like that, in using technology.
So we should don't stop learning.
Yeah,
Yes.
even if we graduate, we we need to continuously improve
Yes,
ourselves or attend seminars that will help us to become a better teacher in the future.
Yes.
And as well, to ensure that we are updated to new teaching methods and advancement in
Yes.
education, especially we are elementary teachers someday, so we need to have that skills and knowledge so that we can have we could impart knowledge to student effectively.
Yes. So, in here, so by all of our discussion, we conclude that our university is really a gem. Yeah. It really provides us the quality education that we need. It helps us enhance our skills. It helps us develop who we are today. Develop us and enhance us, or build our personal and professional development. So, from that, all we can say is that thank you, Negros Oriental State University. Our pride, our hope, our future.